My name is Shon Barnes, and I have the pleasure of being your loved one's newest co-worker. My position is Chief of Police and the #1 advocate and supporter of your loved ones. I have a very simple task. My job is to ensure that their job is safe, that they are returned to you the same way they leave home each and every day, and more importantly, or as importantly, to make sure that their job is meaningful, meaning they go home and they know that they did something to help someone else, which is what makes our position very noble. My job is not to make their job easy, because this is not an easy job. It's a challenging job, and there will be challenges that they will face each and every day on and off the job. But they are ready for the task. We have a new campaign that we started this year, and this group is the last group, if I'm not mistaken, who will be graduating in 2025. You guys are bringing up the rear. The campaign is called As You Are. And that's important to me because I want everyone to know that we hired you to be yourself. I did not hire you to be the best version of some cop you knew when you were a kid, or your training officers, or even your instructors here at the academy. I want you to continue being the person that your loved ones raised. I want you to continue to be a person of integrity and moral high character. That's who we hire. So be yourself and have fun in this job. Because when you stop being yourself, you're going to get in trouble. I'm telling you that now. The last thing that I will say, this is the most important thing that I will tell you, I think, is that today, although we celebrate you, today is not about you. Today is about all the people who are standing around holding cameras and have come from near and far to support you. Because no matter what your claim to fame may be, no matter how many degrees you have on the wall, or how many handcuffing reps you did, or what your score was on the state test, none of that is possible without the people that you see. There are people in this room that have sacrificed for you immensely. There are things that they have done that you have no idea. There's times when you were sick and they stayed up and worked late to make sure you were well. There were times that they helped you with your homework even though they had no idea how to do it. You're a part of an amazing group. This year we had 4,000 applications. 4,000. That I am the person appointed on December 18th, 2025 to the position of police officer of the city of Seattle in the state of Washington, and that I possess all the qualifications prescribed for said position by the Charter of the City of Seattle, that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Washington and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Seattle, and that I will faithfully conduct myself as a police officer.
folks, I want to talk to your families. Families, thank you so much for being here, supporting your loved ones and sharing them with us. Okay, we appreciate that. My name is Lieutenant Longley. I'm their new commander for the next 6-8 months or so. I'm the commander of the field training unit. I want to let you know, a lot of times we talk about all the excitement of policing, but sometimes it gets missed on what the families are going through. I know you guys see a lot on TV, you see bad things happening all the time. I want to let you know that your families chose a phenomenal police agency to work for, okay? Our training is second to none. I make sure that we do the very best we can do to make sure that they make it through their 30 years as I've done with mine almost, okay? Another reason we appreciate them coming here, and you should too as well, is because a lot of agencies do policing on their own, by themselves. SPD does not do policing by themselves, okay? We constantly have to work with extra officers or more officers. When we go to a scene, we don't do it alone. Policing is not done alone, it's not safe, and it's definitely not something that we do. Even by policy, you have to have backing officers, right? There are certain things, low frequency calls that they can go to on their own, but whenever they need it, if they squeak on the radio the wrong way, they'll get what we call a blue swarm, a bunch of officers coming to their aid in a matter of seconds or a minute or so, as opposed to being in an outlying agency or a county agency where they could be 15, 20 minutes out. I worked in a small agency like that, where my backup was a long ways out. Add upon that, we're going to give them the very best training that they can get, and I believe within the city, within the state, and probably around the country. We go the extra effort, the extra mile to give them additional training. You guys will see moving forward that as hard as the academy may have been, it's going to get exponentially harder in the next phase of your training, okay? We do that to start desensitizing the family members and desensitizing you specifically to the stressors of the job, because it is somewhat stressful sometimes. The chief pointed out it's a challenge. It's constantly challenging. People work every day to get under your skin in the game that we do, okay? So we want to make sure we prepare you the best way we can, okay? All I need from you is to bring your A game every day, all day, 110%, because my cadre is getting that much and more, okay? You do that, we can get you successfully through this program into FTO, and you'll be far better off, and you'll have a better understanding of what you need to and hit the streets. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. I appreciate you folks.
We make up the peer support team. We're rebuilding our hospital support team that responds to events that law enforcement officers are involved in around the country. If they come to the city of Seattle for care, we work to make sure that their families have what they need. In addition, we put together a lot of programs for our law enforcement officers. We have financial support systems.
Typically, I'll make this quick. I'm Officer Shon Jenkins. I'm their kind of like their TAC officer at the home base. Waiting through that work. Like Lieutenant Longley said, we're gonna celebrate today. We're gonna celebrate this weekend. Hopefully not too much, and then back to work on Monday. To the families, welcome. I always tell these guys, welcome to the frat. To the families, welcome to the family. As you see in this short period of time, this department is family driven. Very family driven. Secret. Because you represent, you represent not only yourself, you represent that patch, but most importantly, you represent the folks that got you guys here. Don't let that go. Don't let that go. Everything you do on that street, this is cliche. I always wanted to do this, so I'm living my dream. That God bless them.